We understand not just minimizing business interruption, but that guest displacement and the impact it has on the business for senior living.
5 minutes could cost $100,000 compared to seconds. Having a plan in place from day one is so critically important.
We act with competitive urgency, and we have resources to help those clients recover.
Today's seniors expect more from this phase of their lives, and in response, senior living communities have evolved into complex campuses and neighborhoods with state-of-the-art facilities that offer dynamic lifestyles. That means industry leaders must be all the more proactive in protecting a range of assets, equipment, facilities, and real estate. Risk mitigation in this new era can feel daunting without the right partner in emergency preparedness. This is where Advanced Catastrophe Technologies steps in. ACT can begin recovery within hours of an event anywhere in the U.S.
Established in 2001, ACT has become the ally senior living communities rely on, both to minimize risk on the front end and to reduce business interruption and resident impact when disaster strikes. It all starts with ACT's key philosophy: be proactive.
So many service providers in our industry are reactive in nature. We're from more of a proactive stance where we get to know the client and their portfolio and their needs, their pains, before they ever have a loss or a need.
ACT's emergency preparedness experts have worked with thousands of senior living communities to identify existing hazards and create a roadmap for teams facing crisis.
We have customizable service standards. The way that we attack a water loss or a COVID-19 outbreak on a weekend in downtown San Francisco is very different from a two-story facility in Des Moines, Iowa. They require, quite frankly deserve, customizable service standards.
ACT can create a partnership with them to put them in a position to be appropriately prepared not only at the corporate level, but at the site level.
ACT is acutely experienced in senior living community loss mitigation and reconstruction, handling more than 1,000 restoration and recovery jobs every year.
Disrupting the life of a customer, a resident that lives with us can be detrimental. They're not receiving the life that we offer in a Legend community. There's increased risk for them.
We have resources, assets, human capital that can respond and be out within a facility in 1 to 2 hours. That's part of the commitment that we've made to these clients.
Minimizing a business interruption could be as simple as ACT ensuring that we've got backup kitchens ready to go, keeping those guests comfortable, keeping them where their home is, allowing dining facilities and kitchens to operate as normal even after a loss.
During rapid responses, teams take care to minimize disruption, easing stress on senior living caregivers and staff.
It's relieving the headache.
You can imagine if your job is ensuring that guests are taken care of and their loved ones that are coming through are checked in properly, and one thing you didn't plan on that day was how you were going to manage through a water loss that afternoon or that evening, how you were going to deal with a kitchen fire. Anything we can do to help alleviate that stress and that workload, that's what a true partner does.
The first thing that comes to mind for me with this displacement, and it's more personal than anything, is just because I'm kind of going through this with my own family, is the family. They're the ones who are making the decisions.
ACT's partners are in a marketplace where infrastructure investments are made over years and decades. The Guardian program is designed to ensure long life for these critical assets in order to avoid surprises or costly repairs.
Clients that are in the Guardian program have their assets walked and assessed twice a year, and we're looking to maximize the life of all their components in the facilities, not looking to replace it.
Guardian incorporates the latest preparedness technologies, including software that allows ACT to track severe weather damage.
Today's luxuries are tomorrow's standards. That's why we're always looking for better technology, ways to get data to our clients. They want to know when 70-mile-an-hour wind blew through one of their properties that might be 6 states away from their corporate headquarters. They want to know when hail fell for 2 minutes on their property. They want to know when there was tornadoes nearby. They want to know all of these things so that they can react better and manage their cost, ultimately managing their business interruption.
Like the senior living industry itself, ACT is mission-driven and service-minded. In challenging times, empathy and respect are just as critical to addressing losses as are professionalism and experience.
We're only as good as our last client experience. Regardless of how long we've all been doing this individually, our clients don't care about what we have to offer until they know how much we care about what it is they're going through in their facilities. That separates us in this industry.
ACT has been the phone call when those moments happen. That's what we owe the customer, to give them that peace of mind that we do have a plan, that we do have a partner that's well known, that knows what they're doing, can come in and remediate the situation very quickly and put the business back to normal.
Senior living communities need a partner in disaster preparedness that can anticipate problems and put a strong system in place. And in the most difficult times, communities need a partner skilled in helping them become whole again.
ACT understands the senior living business. They understand the customer we serve. That's been a great relationship.
We're that one button that they can call to help them when they're in a time of need.
What I would say to other senior living operators, big and small, is to have a proactive plan, have a partner that helps you develop that plan. When something does happen and that phone call does get made, everybody should be on the same page. Everybody should say, okay, we know what to do, here's the checklist, and let's go to work.